The Vanishing Man. In 1987, a man named Daniel Reeves walked into a small diner in Maine. He ordered coffee, chatted briefly with the waitress, and then stepped into the restroom. He never came out. At first, no one noticed. The diner wasn't busy, and the waitress assumed he had simply left while she was attending another table. But when closing time came, she knocked on the restroom door. No response. She pushed it open. Empty. The only exit was the door leading back to the diner. No windows, no vents large enough for a person to crawl through. It was as if he had simply ceased to exist. The police were called. Security footage was checked. It showed Daniel walking into the restroom, but never coming out. The footage wasn't glitched, no jumps or cuts. One frame he was there, the next gone. His car was still parked outside. His wallet, keys, and jacket remained on the table where he had been sitting. The case became a local legend, then an urban myth. People came to the diner just to see the Vanishing Man's last known location. Some claimed to hear whispers in the restroom, soft echoes of a voice asking for help. Over the years, strange rumors spread. Employees swore they heard knocks coming from inside the restroom when it was empty. The lights would flicker at random, and sometimes the mirror would fog up, even when no one had used the sink. One janitor quit on the spot after claiming he saw a shadow move behind him in the reflection, but when he turned around, there was nothing there. 30 years later, in 2017, the diner was remodeled. During renovations, workers removed the old mirror from the restroom wall. Behind it, they found a message scratched into the plaster. "It's watching, don't open the door." The discovery made local news, sparking renewed interest in the case. Internet sleuths dug up police reports, trying to find any clue as to what had happened to Daniel Reeves. That's when an old detective, long retired, came forward with a chilling revelation. A week before Daniel disappeared, he had reported something strange to the police. He claimed he was being followed, not by a person, but by a presence. He described the feeling of being watched, of shadows moving just out of sight, of waking up in the middle of the night to soft whispers in his room. The officers dismissed it as paranoia, but one detail stood out in his report. He said, "It waits in reflections. It gets closer when I blink." Then exactly 1 week later, he was gone. Even stranger, when police went to check his apartment after his disappearance, they found the bathroom mirror shattered, and scratched into the wooden door, in deep, jagged letters, was the same message found at the diner. "It's watching, don't open the door." No new leads ever surfaced. The case remains open to this day, and some say if you stand alone in the diner's restroom, turn off the lights and stare into the mirror for too long, you might hear a whisper, a voice asking for help, or worse, you might see something standing behind you.